My media product has been developed and challenged in a variety of ways from real media products. The name of my magazine is Pop Beat. I chose this name as it relates to the genre of music my magazine is about, as it is a pop magazine. I also put the masthead in pink as it is bright and appealing. I chose to use the top of the pops to give me ideas to pastiche onto my own magazine to make it look realistic. The main headline has Stephanie in yellow capitals. It's also bigger than the rest of the text. This is to catch the audience's eye. Below that is a pull quote which says, "My life has changed so much since last year." This instantly makes the reader want to go out to that page to find out what she's got to say. I looked at what Top of the Pops and other magazines have on their front page and noticed that most of them have a lot about celebrities. Below the headline I put celebrity, secret crushes and confessions are revealed, and have a style makeover with Amelia Cassidy's top tips, as these are both celebrities and my target audience like to know the latest gossip and fashion. At the other side of the page I added another celebrity by putting Win Meet and Greet with Ashley Starr. I did this because a lot of other pop magazines have something you can win in them and any girl would love to meet their favourite pop star. And as it's on the front page, it will make them want to buy the magazine to win the meet and greet. My main cover image was influenced by Top of the Pops magazine where Jessie J is doing the same pose which is blowing a kiss. It is a close-up so that you can see most of the main features such as what makeup she's wearing, as this relates to the target audience because she's wearing bright pink mostly. I use shapes from Microsoft Word such as stars and love arts. I use these because they will appeal to my target audience as they are stereotypically girly. I also use a circle tool where I put the 10 steps on how to get ready for a party. I took my own pictures for makeup, nail polish and perfumes put onto it so that it connotes what girls like to wear. I also got this idea from a Top of the Pops magazine where it says cheat the look. My contents page is very similar to the Top of the Pops, but I changed it slightly to make mine look more colourful and appealing to fit my target audience's interests. I used the idea of having the headings of the page numbers as Celebs and Gossip, Wins and Offers and All About You from Top of the Pops magazine. I used a lot of shapes on my contents page as I have put my page numbers in either stars or hearts just to keep that girly look. In my All About You category, I had thought about what girls are into, so I put stuff like love calculator, how to get ready for a party, and steps guiding you to have a funky new hairstyle, so that this attracts girls to the magazine. In the Celebs and Gossip category, I picked out popular music artists from the pop music industry. I mentioned people like Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Amelia Cassidy, and my picture model Stephanie. I looked at the Wins and Offers section in the Top of the Pops and a lot of the pages have stuff to do with clothes, etc. So I put things like shopping vouchers and free lip gloss set and win a pair of Converse, but I've also still added the music side to it as I put win a meet and greet with Ashley Starr and win tickets to see Justin Bieber live. I have added some posters on there which are a boy and girl band called One Way and Little Misses. These bands were influenced by the bands One Direction, which young girls are mostly obsessed with, and Little Mix, who are seen as an ideal self. Like Top of the Pops, I put my front page on there to take a bit of space and make the page look more interesting. It shows which pages the information on the front cover are on, with an arrow pointing to the page number. My heading for my contents page is inside Pop Beat. I didn't copy Top of the Pops as I decided to add the magazine's name onto the heading and make the colour black and pink. Above that I put a yellow shape saying contents. I did this to make it clear what page it is and stand out from the rest of the page as it is yellow. From looking at other magazines I have noticed that the issue number and date appear on both front pages and contents pages, so I added that onto mine as well. A form of pastiche was used on my double page spread as I looked at We Love Pop magazine and found a layout that I thought would look good on my own. This layout had Cher Lloyd on one side of the page and on the other there was an interview based on her. I decided to do an interview because they are easy to make up and the page is about one person, which is Stephanie, so it is suitable to do an interview on that person. The title of my double page spread says Steph Tells Pop Beat in big pink capital letters, as that is the most important bit of the title and it will attract the audience as they will instantly know it's about her. Below that it says about her life change in black and smaller writing, so that it makes the other part of the title stand out. Most double page spreads have a description of what the article is about, so I put last year's X Factor winner Stephanie Logan talks to us about how being famous has changed her life so far. There is 4 columns in total of my interview, and I looked in the other magazines such as Top of the Pops and We Love Pop to see how their layouts look. I noticed that each column is lined up with each other, so I made sure my double page spread did the same thing. I also noticed a lot of pull quotes in the interview, so I put 3 pull quotes. 2 were in the middle of the interview, as I picked out 2 important things Steph said and made them into a pull quote to attract the audience and make them want to read it. There is also another pull quote on the second page, as I didn't want it to look too bare. I made the writing quite big so that it catches people's eye. The main image is a medium close-up of Steph, and I thought about mise en scène, so I made her wear a girly top that's very floral, and she also has a sparkly necklace on. Her makeup is quite bright, as she is wearing pink lipstick and eyeliner. This image is very stereotypical and an ideal self. The second image was used to separate the interview, which I see a lot in other magazines, and it makes it not look as crowded. Stephanie is wearing a sparkly top, which again connotes girliness, and also added a filter of black and white just to make it look a bit different.